I'm always losing my garden tools. I don't quite know how they have this weird disappearing act. Trowels will be in my hand and then poof, I'll use it and then just do this. So today we're going to do something about it, and that includes DIY, which is not my default position. So I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I'm going to be using a jigsaw for the first time. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. I don't officially have a place where I'm storing my little hand tools, and I think that's kind of a problem. Just left in raised beds usually in the rain, so over the winter period, oh dear, they do take a bit of a battering. Now most people, they might keep their garden tools in the shed. Let's just not blame it all on my partner. To be fair, it's both of us. In my shed, we'll put things down, but neither of us put it in the same place. So we keep on putting things erratically in different spaces. So there's a kiln there, that's for making pottery. There's a wheel tucked under there, look, you can just about see that. And then we kind of just have some like random pots lined up over here, some machinery. That's actually very fun, that piece over there. That is a rotary machine, so it's for like churning up the ground and stuff. I would often try and put trowels on this little shelf here, but no, Ant wouldn't. He would put them on this bench here. See, look, here's one. Just randomly there, not on the trowel shelf. So the shed for this project is out of bounds. We're not going to put something up in the shed. We're actually going to weirdly make a little kind of storage unit thing here. Now, when I say a storage unit, what I mean is a piece of MDF with some doorknobs stuck on it. But it's going to look great by the time I'm finished. You're going to want to make one too. One thing I should mention is that we're trying to do this on a bit of a budget, so I don't really want to be spending more than like 40 quid. I have already got some of the tools, so I'm not including the tools. First part of this task I'm kind of dreading, which is why I'm just hanging out with this little cupcake cosmos and pretending that I'm not got to do it, because the first part of the task is, well, tidying up the area, removing the cobwebs. Spider's webs, your time has come. There are many, 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 many. La la la, just pretend it's a candy floss machine. Oh, flibber jibbers. Maybe we'll leave this half to be au naturel. Yeah, that would be nice actually. So there's loads of bird poo under here, so I think at some point swifts must have gone under and lived in it. I have seen a robin pop out every now and then. It doesn't look vastly different, but we've got rid of a few spider's webs. We're going to give it a little wash with a little bucket and sponge, and then we can move on to the next part, measuring. My dog was giving me serious side-eye whilst holding the measuring tape. Don't think you've seen me do it before. Everyone in the DIY scene is obsessed with millimetres. Millimetre this, a millimetre that. No, I'm doing centimetres. Right, let me get my little book. I prefer this to one of those ones that sucks it all back in and then snaps on your fingers. So width-wise, the massive gap is 41.5 centimetres. Look how professional I'm being. This is crazy. And height-wise, this is a conundrum. So I think a maximum depth of 85. Okay, well, I've got a pencil, I've got a pad. Maybe we should sketch what we're actually going to make. Could be a good plan, couldn't it? Prepare to plan, fail to do it. Now, I've brought a jigsaw, which is absolutely filling me with fear, and probably my partner too, but the great thing is it means I don't have to have like a square shape. I think it's probably known as like a tablet shape, but like this. 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, a bit closer together, and 2 at the bottom. The reason why the ones in the middle are closer together is the trowels and stuff are going to dangle, aren't they? So if they're all in the same bit, they're going to start clunking into each other. So I thought, at least if I have a dangly bit here, you could put some in the middle, and then another one would dangle below there. So that's my plan. Quite quickly get changed. I'm not going to B&Q covered in tomato sauce. Oh, we could make it pink, couldn't we? Or I guess it could just match the house and the shed. Forest green. Momentarily distracted by the house plants, but that's fair. B&Q is filled with so many things that I do not know what they are, but I knew I needed these little doorknobs to hang my tools on. So I found these boards, but I'm not too sure how thick it should be. Way too thin and a bit wibbly wobbly. Got a good width to it. She's £11.50. But then she's got a sister over here that is the same width, but is £13.50. Oh, medium density fiberboard. This one's high density. I think we're going to go for the medium density fiberboard. Surely my little jigsaw will be able to cut through that, right? One final distraction, a blowtorch. And £37 later, without the blowtorch, we're heading back home. I measured, and the fact that I measured is actually still blowing my dad's mind. I measured 10 centimetres all the way around the edge. This is going to help me with my curves and also spacing out my little knoblets. Like how much I'm actually adulting right now. Look, I've got a pencil attached to string and it does this. The 10 centimetre length of string connects both sides of my 10 centimetre box and I get a curve. Have I just become a DIY expert? I'm actually shook. And now it's time to use the jigsaw. Okay then, so we just plug her in. Shut up. A little bit wobbly. We cut it! Now the jigsaw definitely works better with both hands on it. Stability is key, people. We did it! Now unplug it immediately before something goes wrong. Oh, I'm actually so shocked. It's come out the right shape. I just spoke to my dad and apparently this thing needs pilot holes in it for the screws that are gonna go into the wall when it attaches. Where is the drill? Drilling scares me. You ever watched that film Valentine? Like an old teen horror. Lady got drilled in that. Not in a good way. I'm going to drill this exact hole here. It was actually easier than I thought. I guess you don't want the hole too big, otherwise it'll fall around inside it. Will it go in? I need a bigger drill piece, I think it's officially called. I'm gonna go number 4. Big is always better. How do you change the head of one of these? Oh, something's got to go in there. Oh, we've got to find that weird little like crank. No. Okay, well, we'll stick with the small hole. It'll work nicely. We endure. That's nice. We're getting good at this DIY malarkey. I'm gonna put it back where I found it so they don't lose it. The poor guy in B&Q that had to help me figure out the paint. Paint's like really expensive and I'm on a bit of a budget. So I bought this bronze seal, 1 coat shed and fence protector. It doesn't sound like paint, but maybe it is. We're gonna give it a little stir and then we'll whack it on. Oh, this is actually a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. There are plenty of sticks down here for stirring. Has it got some weird child protection thing on it that I can't figure out? Am I gonna have to Google how you get the lid off? Oh, okay. Oh, she's quite dark green. That's nice, isn't it, I guess? 1 coat, 1 coat. Okay, this is definitely not gonna be 1 coat, is it? It's gonna be like 12. To be fair, it does say that this is fence paint. She's very porous. 1 more coat than lunch. The neighbours must always be like, who is he talking to? There's no one there. I quite like the stainy rustic effect. It looks like wood. Now for the knobblettes. I'm officially attaching the knobblettes. This is my screwdriver, and this is the cutest thing I've ever, well, played with. Yes. It's going in, people. We're talking knobblettes tonight. We've got 6 more to go. Excelsior! She's going on like a glove on a maiden. Oh, she's come back out. Is that supposed to happen? We have an issue. We have a very severe technological issue. No, stop breaking, please. Absolute disaster. These screws that came with the knobblettes are too long. The other screws I've got are too short. So I've got to go to B&Q again to buy some more knobblet screws. I'll leave you watching me raging, but actually it was really easy to find the new screws. Within around half an hour, we were back on track. We try again with smaller screws, the classic M4s, whatever that means. Oh, it is gonna work. I'm gonna be a professional screw artist by the end of this. Don't know if that's a good job title or not. Sounds fun. No, please, Knobbler, don't do this. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. It's working. It's officially working. I know this might seem like quite a simple DIY project, but for me, it's actually a pretty big deal. My little board. It's beautiful. Now, for a little bit of extra whimsy, I thought we could add a little pattern to it, just to give it a little summing. I'm just gonna kind of do like a little leafy things. If there's whimsy to be added. Oh, I'm adding it. Do you know what it reminds me of? Like a steam engine. You know, like a steam engine wheel, when they're like got those beautiful patterns on them. That's kind of a little bit more what I was going for. I think we're done. I'm going to leave it before I break it. Fantastic news. My dad's coming over to help me hang up my new storage art. With the dad here, nothing can possibly go wrong.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Bring your Centurion shield.
Are you ready? What, have I got to hold it and this?
No, I'm not holding it.
Well, you don't look like you are.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Are you not proud?
I'm proud of your shield of power.
Would it matter if the shield, because that's like goes into a divot there. Maybe we should go a bit higher. It's going in. Meet your maker.
They do come straight through out the other side. You do know that, don't you?
What do you mean? What, it's come through the wall? Oh, lovely.
That's not too bad, though.
Let's finish what we started! If there's a zombie apocalypse, I can unscrew this and kill a few things with it.
Yeah. Just hang on a minute.
Yeah,
I'll be with you.
hang on! The final screwage! Oh. It's a piece of art.
Oh,
Dad, stop touching it! Dad, can you pay attention, please?
Sorry.
Are you ready?
Very short on the one in the middle.
Yeah.
No, they're for the scissors. See, I've measured it all out, Mum. Mother, place the tool.
I have to put it there because I'm not tall enough for the high one up.
Oh, that looks quite snazzy, doesn't it? Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice. I'm very proud of my son for making a hanging thing for his tools.
I'm honestly obsessed. Now my tools have a home, and I think she actually looks quite cute. What shall I make next? The world is my oyster.